Good day, everyone. My name is Ablami Dango, and today we'll be discussing about money supply. So, what is money supply? Money supply is all the currency and other liquid instruments in a country's economy. So, what do we mean by liquid instruments? Liquid instruments basically are uh, um, assets that can easily that in a form that can easily be converted to cash, rather readily converted cash, they are ready to be converted to cash. So basically liquidity just means like how easily you can turn an asset to cash. So the money supply now is all the currency, that's the coins and the notes currency that we have in the economy, and all the other liquid instruments in the country's economy on the date measured. The money supply roughly includes both cash and deposits that can be used almost as easily as cash. So governments issue paper currency and coins through some combination of their central banks and treasuries. Bank regulators influence money supply available in the public through the requirements placed on banks to hold reserves, how to extend the credit and other regulations. So for money supply, the central bank of the country. So for Nigeria, Central Bank of Nigeria, they set certain there are certain laws and certain policies in place that are like regulators to control the amount of money that a bank can have at hand, and the maximum and like I think minimum. So for money supply, the commercial banks are like the main source of the money supply, because they are the intermediary between the people, the citizens, that's the customers, and the financial intermediary. So the central bank has to regulate the relationship between the customers and the banks and the financial intermediaries, so as to be able to regulate the amount of money in the economy, the money supply in the economy. So effect of money supply on the economy: and increase in supply of money typically lowers interest rates. So the more amount of money you have in the economy, the lower your interest rate, which in turn generates more investment, because the more money they have ready for at hand, instead of just keeping the money and not doing anything, rational economists to invest it and then put their money and put more money in the hands of the consumers, thereby stimulating spending. Business response by ordering more raw materials and increasing production. The increased business activity raises the demand for labor, which and the opposite can occur if the money supply falls or when its growth rate declines. And um, money supply in the economy, the increased business activity by an efficient money supply, this thing raises the demand for labor, which reduces the level of unemployment, and like the economic activity is going to increase, and that's a sign of like a good of a good economy. Change in the money supply has long been considered to be a key factor in driving macroeconomic performance and business cycles. Macroeconomic schools of thought that focus heavily on the role of money supply includes Irving Fisher's quantity theory of money and monetarism. Historically, measuring the money supply has shown that the relationship exists between money supply and inflation and price levels. However, but since the 2000s, these relationships have been unstable, reducing their reliability as a guide for setting of the monetary policies. But although money supply measures are still widely used, they are one of the wide array of economic data that economists and the Federal Reserve collects. And how money supply is measured. The various types of money in the money supply are generally classified as M1, M2, and M3 according to the type and size of the account. And not all these classification are used widely, and each country has have their own different measures of money that they use. And the money supply, the different types of money supply basically just um uh reflects on the different types of liquidity, like liquidity level of each of the money, and each type of money has in the economy. So it is broken up into different categories of liquidity and spendability. So first, start at M1. M1, for example, are also called is called narrow money. So M1 is also known as narrow money and include coins and notes that are in circulation. That's the amount of money, cash, that are ready for use in the economy, and other money equivalent that can be converted easily to cash, other assets that are readily liquidable. And M2 includes M1, that's everything M1 consists, and in addition, short-term time deposits in bank and certain money market funds, while M3 includes M2 and an addition to long-term deposits. But so that's all on money supply. Thank you very much.